Hey guys, Grumpy here with the next episode of Zero to Hero. So in the previous episode, we got some much needed revenge against Chick Mostock. We took their pristine nanoforge and blew up their Grand Armada fleet. In this episode, what we're going to do is go track down the red planets. Should be very easy to do. We'll go ahead and install the defenses on all of our worlds. Well, the ones that are likely targets for hegemony inspection. So that way we don't have to worry about them getting raided again. And then we will secure an alpha core because currently our colonies are suffering tremendously just with really, really low stability, which is impacting their accessibility and how many goods they produce. So let's go ahead and jump in our gate here. Also, we need a place to put this. Let's see. Zero stability. That's not good. I don't think we have another orbital works. I mean, we could build an orbital works here. No, never mind. This is our athletic majority world. And you already have a nanoforge. We could build... I mean, there's nothing stopping us from building an orbital works on this planet. We already have mining and refining, so an orbital works would be just fine. And then we can put the nanoforge there. Alright, let's go ahead over here. I can't believe I don't think I spent 2 months in the abyss. Maybe I did, but I thought I had 23 days until. Oh, nice. There's a gate inside the system. Oh, is this a high warning beacon? No, okay. There's no beacon here. Yeah, we need to go deal with that. I don't think I spent 2 months in the abyss, but anyway, I thought I had 23 days until the fleet was built, and then another 60 days for the fleet to arrive, or maybe even 60 days total. It just seems like they got there instantly. I know they were coming from Jengala. Oh, we might get an alpha core from this. I know they were coming from Jengala, which is near enough to our fleets, but like it happened like that. I I think the ults on the Pegasus might be enough to do this. Honestly, I could probably solo this at this point. Oh, that's rude. What's left? I mean, I guess melee damage is a way to take down the ship. That's fine. I wish you could add like an attachment to it, like a pole or something. It would have been nice if I got an alpha core from that. That would have saved me a trip. Attach a pole to the old slot since it likes ramming ships anyway. Hey, nice! We get a fullerene spool. It's fantastic. A bunch of blueprints, and then this planetary shield blueprint. So we'll learn that. The Zyphos as well. Everything. And the fullerene spool we're going to install on our other alpha core world. Nice. And now let's go ahead and install, or let's build the structure planetary shield. So what this does is it multiplies your ground defenses by 3. Pretty much when this thing is running with high stability, it has 3,800 defense. It'll have 12,000 once it's all good. So yeah, like 37. Then we'll build in the planetary shield. That'll be tripled. I don't think any of the else of these are targets at the moment, so we won't worry about that necessarily. But as we incorporate more alpha cores, then we'll pursue that path. Let's see. Let's go ahead and travel to the gate. We'll head to Safan. That's where we do our alpha core farming. We just need one alpha core for right now, but we'll try to get a couple so that we can just have backups in case we do ever lose our colony or do lose our administrator. I think that's a lot. Let's go dark and head over here and see who we get. That would be a fun fight if it was just one of them instead of like 12. Oh, hello. Wolf. Yeah, we'll fight you. It should be an easy fight. Okay, well. What I would like to do is fight that one isolated. It'd be a difficult fight, but there's a ton of alpha cores in there. They're just going forever. Let's see if we can't just get one. Let's see what we hooked. Okay, yeah, that's a fine fight. Not exactly what we're looking for. Mix of cores, but this should be okay. We'll move into engage. Now, unlike the other fights, I think we want them to just come to us. I don't think there's a need to apply pressure to them. Sometimes, yeah, it does silly things. The monitor is faster than the Sunder. Oh, hold on, let me just double check. Monitor has a top speed of 77. Oh, actually, the Sunder is faster. Okay. But it's sending a destroyer to capture a point instead of sending the cruiser or sending the frigate. I mean, this is okay, but it's not what we want to see. And then we'll bring in a 28 deployment point onslaught. Derelict operations is so good. I think a lot of people underrate it. But it just lets you cheat out more ships. We'll abandon this. We'll just bring everybody over here. Alright, here we go. The fleet has arrived. I'm sorry, 5 plasma cannons? 5 plasma cannons and 5 jackhammers? Okay. Okay. Guy. We'll have to deal with that. And we'll deal with that in a second. For right now, let's go ahead and take the rest of these off the battlefield. That's fine. If we can just keep the radiant subdued, we're doing fine. What is that? Oh, those are the jackhammers. They're just being intercepted by the reality disruptor. Alright, that's fine. Let's keep it on the side here. And let's kill this. Alright. Falcon's getting beat down by a Lumen. That's just typical. I don't blame the Falcon. The Falcon has a really like all or nothing setup. So it builds up its flux very quickly. Go ahead and duck into phase space real quick, get our Reapers back. And then it should probably teleport soon enough. Let's see if we can't hit it with Reapers though. Nice. Alright. And then there should be another Radiant on the way. See if we can't save the onslaught here. Alright, we'll probably target that 5 Auto Pulse and 4 Typhoon. Who is designing these? These are miserable. Really, really good fleet compositions. Or ship builds. Oh, losing the Sunder is rough. I can't bring the number. Hopefully that's recoverable. We'll see. Alright, Merv's coming in. Onslaught was too close. Alright, let's go you real quick. defensively. Let's see if we got our Alpha Core. Yeah. Yeah, we got our Alpha Core, right? This is the most Alpha Cores I think I've ever seen in one haul. We also get Gammas and Betas. So that takes care of that. Outstanding. Wow. Alright, well, we're going to be building in... That's great. Okay, well, that was the whole episode. Let's head back to Spectre, drop these cores in, and now we can get back to the Abyss. So that's fantastic. Let's jump to Poltergeist. I didn't expect to get 3. I mean, then again, there's been times where I've fought several Remnant fleets in a row and got nothing, so kind of all balances out. But I will replace you with an Alpha Core. Yep, and we're still looking for an orbital lamp, by the way. We'll spend how many story points do we have? We have 8. When we get more story points, I'll spend 1 to increase the Megaport. But what we'll do here is add a planetary shield. And then let's head to Spectre. We'll remedy that. Because Dale Nolan is many things, but a competent administrator he is not. So let's put this in more capable hands. Now I wonder, because we tried to extract the Alpha Core before, I wonder if we've created a rogue core entity. Like if we'll have to deal with those issues. We'll install an Alpha Core here for sure, and we're already building the planetary shields, which is nice. And that will resolve itself. The Star Fortress comes back in 12 days, so we'll deal with that. And we need to head over to Gamma Boragi, head to Banshee, and we need to install the, what's it called? The Fullerene spool over there. We can probably, well, yeah. We'll leave that. I was gonna say go blow up the pirate station targeting us, but yeah. It is what it is. Manage the colony. And we need to install the Fullerene spool here. Yes. For even more credits. Is there anywhere else? It would make sense to give you an Alpha Core. Oh, wait. Huh. Doing a little bit of adjusting here. There was a planet that had a military base. Sorry, it's been so long. There was a planet that had a military base that I wasn't really paying attention to because I thought that was the lowest tier. I'll find it. Maybe it was you, Ghost. But we'll certainly upgrade that to a high command. So that way we can get larger fleets. And you know what? Just for fun, we'll give you a planetary shield as well. Okay. So that's taken care of. We'll have another colony crisis eventually, whenever. Um, let's see. These will correct themselves in a few months. I mean, actually, probably like immediately. We could. I mean, we could just go fix this, but it doesn't matter. Um, so these will be fine. We can give you to you, and then Remnant, since you're actually producing goods now, we'll give you +1. Yeah, and I think that makes sense. We There's like absolutely nothing going on this station, but it has high stability. Cool. And positive growth rate, which again is so odd. We might as well build out build out the rest of its stability buildings. Cool. Alright, so now let's head back to Inda, and then we can head back to the Abyss. We have our transmutonics. We have dealt with the hedge. I already forgot. I have already forgotten where I was going to put my next orbital works. It was a size 5 world, I remember that. So it must be on Remnant, yes. I'm gonna... Hey guys. Hey. You want to stay out of my fleet or out of my system? I need to capture more ships, more small ships. Let's see. Has this always been here in the bottom left corner? What does that mean? Top +5 top speed, 20% base total maximum. What is base total maximum? Like these three words don't mean anything together. +20 bonus deployment points up to a maximum of 240. What does base total maximum mean? Comm relay is 25% command point recovery. We'll do that. And 40% bonus deployment points to a maximum of 240. We'll do that. I don't like how this map is arrayed. We'll do capture and then assault on this side. And we'll let the enemy come to us. If we get lucky and the enemy is deploying this way, then we'll send some ships as we gain more command points over to secure those objectives. Yep. Base total maximum. I don't know what that means. Also, there's absolutely no reason to fight this fight. We're going to lower progression, like Colony Crisis progression. We're not going to get anything out of this. Base total maximum. We'll bring in the Pegasus for sure, and then we'll begin. You know what? They're too far to hold both of these, but I'll send some around to capture these behind their back if I can afford it. If not, it should be a fairly easy fight. Not really a reason to be out here being this aggressive. But it's fun. I'm gonna kill the Legion. I believe they have 3 capital ships, a Legion and 2 onslaughts. So I'm gonna go kill the Legion really quickly. Are you Sarissas? You're Warthogs. Okay, so you have light mortars. It's actually a really nice counter to me. Okay, my glare does get caught up on these little ships. Oh no, 2 legions and an onslaught. Okay. Let's blow up their legion. you are very tanky. Being orbited by a Reaper is not a great place to be. Alright, second time that's happened, by the way. Very unusual. I think the rest of this fight is pretty much under control. Alright, now we can just full assault. Maybe not full assaults, but we can start delivering some engage commands. Sort of along these lines. Why? I keep pressing 2 for antimatters, and I end up firing my Typhoon Reapers. Not a huge deal, but it does come back to managing your resources, which I'm not doing a good job of. So I need to change that. Also, again, I need combat endurance. I need to keep that in mind. We have plenty of hull to play with, so to not repair any of it is hurting us. Literally and figuratively. Alright, now we can full assault. What are you doing? Alright. I'm just gonna claim victory here. We'll take the Grendels. So we did get something out of that fight. We may have to consider joining the Persian League. Problem is you have to pay dues. And I don't want to. Well, we have their nanoforge, so we might actually be able to waive the dues. But I think you need to maintain a commission with them. Oh wait, actually, sorry, we were looking for a Remnant. I think we need to establish a commission with them, and then if we do that, then we're subject to their wars. So, also we need to drop off our. We need to drop off that last Alpha Core. Sorry, our Marines. And I don't want to. I don't want to be subject to that because that's going to impact our. It's going to impact our accessibility, right? Because when they decide to go to war with whoever, Tritachyon, we can no longer trade with Tritachyon, which is really annoying. That's why you want to give up your commissions as you head into the late game. They're really more of a hindrance than a benefit. The main benefit is that you can get capital ships out of them, out of your faction if you're friendly enough with them. But once you can create your own faction, your own capital ships, it really doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna drop. Oh no, I'm gonna take these with me because I'll take you with me as well. You can. All of this can get dropped off here. The reason I'm bringing these is because I would probably like to outfit my ships once I get out there with some of these items. But that being said, where it's not going to show me. Where's the rest of maybe I don't have Shrouded. I thought I fought the Shrouded earlier. I must have, because how else would I learn the hull mods? Where's the rest of it? I have 4 Synchrotron cores, not including the ones that I've installed. If you guys could leave in the comments where my other Shrouded material is, let me know so that way I can go pick it up. But we'll keep that over there on near Inda, so that way I can outfit my ships with new goodies. If I give the Old Slot Shrouded Mantle, will it use it to lunge forward towards the enemy? Or is it like a side strafe? Oh. Alright, let's check our colonies, how they're doing. This one's doing better. Stability slowly coming up. Alright, let's go get our wormholes now. Where could it be? We're gonna jump out and then drop on top of Ghoul. That's not cool. That's not even close to Ghoul. It was way further south. For right now, we'll just store this safely. We'll store that as well. Drop this off. We have our 1,000 transitonics. I don't think we need metals. We'll just keep carrying them. And we'll grab our fuel. Grab supply. And let's head out. Oh, let's drop off the Grendels. I'm gonna rewatch that video with the Grendels just to see how it works. I can't use those. Alright. Just to see how that build works. And maybe that might be something we use to farm threat, but we'll see. It just seems cheesy though. You know what? Join the crew. Congrats. I really like the Venture. Solid ship. Really good platform. Good logistics ship. And then I also think it had salvage gantry. No, I had survey equipment. Alright. Oh, the slipstream disappeared. That's fine. We use our favorite slingshot to launch us out there to Limbo. Okay. And let's resume our journey. So, same protocol as last time. We will resist fighting shrouded entities. No, I think... I don't know. I definitely don't think we're, like, at the same state where... Not solo ready, but, like, where they're not an issue. Where we can pretty much handle them with the ziggurat. Oh, lots of threat. Hello. But I definitely don't think our fleet is ready to deal with them. Double Fabricator, no. Single Fabricator, yes. We'll fight that. Let's see if we can split them up. It's gonna be tough. But let's do this. Get away from them. And then we'll go dark. And then they should start searching for us in this direction. And the one that was in front should see us first. Oh, we were inside both of them. Both of their threat detection ranges. Alright, let's try this again. Get far enough away from them. Go dark. And then the one that's further forward should see it. It's this one in the back that I'm terrified of. I'd love to fight these two combined even. Alright, we're going to get away from them. Far away from them. Then we're going to go dark. We're going to travel to the side. And then hopefully we can just pick off one of them. This is the really small one. I will fight this. That's fine. I don't want to deploy the Ziggurat. I definitely can't solo it in the Aurora, so let's just do this and this. No, you don't. No, you don't. Back up. And I want you guys to support me. Those voltaics would be really nice to have. Because they do a ton of kinetic damage. Like, that would be really nice to have against the Shrouded. And I think we can blow you up. We get some heavy mass drivers. Voltaics. Awesome. And then neutron torpedoes, discharge, and fragments. A lot of these, it looks like we can use them without without the swarm mods, so that's fantastic. And then you look like you're the big one, huh? Yeah, you're the big one. That is interesting. It looks like they just stopped moving. Well, if it's behind us, that's good because it means that the other one's going to be ahead of us. So if we can run into it, if we get so lucky. Perfect. So we'll deal with this. Now, threat should not be underestimated. This seems like a tiny fleet, but it really isn't. The Fabricator is a unruly beast. It produces ships. It's a capital ship that produces other ships. It produces cruisers. It produces destroyers. Some of those cruisers can be deadly, so we need to be careful here. The plan basically will be to rush to the back of the battlefield as quickly as possible and just blow this ship up and then fan out from there and deal with whatever ships it's created. So our fleet is tailor-made for this. The Retributions probably will lead the charge because they're the fastest ships we have. And then again, I mentioned this in either the previous episode or the one before that. What I would like to do is upgrade these to Novas, because I think Novas are going to serve a better function. Rush into the back line. They'll be Alpha Cord, of course, so they'll have systems expertise, and they can really like put a lot of pressure on whatever is in front of them, whereas the Retribution just doesn't quite do that, right? It has 3 large ballistic slots, but they're not, it's not the same as having, 2 large energies and 4 mediums. But anyway, let's go ahead and move into engage. Here, command. We'll have the advantage because the Fabricator, even though it creates a lot of ships, it doesn't start as a lot of ships. I don't know if that makes sense. So we get the advantage here. Deploy our Retributions. We'll deploy our Pegasus, deploy our old slots, and I think that's it. A couple reality disruptors to kind of keep them subdued, and we'll go ahead with a assault command. I don't know if you two have systems expertise. You guys are moving like you do. Systems expertise for the retribution is really nice. It gives you +1 to your Orion burst, as well as reducing the charge. Okay, so it does look like the fragments are missiles or fighters. Not sure which, but the Devastator cannons definitely do shoot that stuff down. And there's one ship. Alright, but what we're looking for is a Fabricator, and that's going to be back here. We can't quite see it yet. There you are. Still can't see it. Oh, I need to be careful because one of these ships, I believe, can pull me out of phase space. Alright. So, this is the target. We need everybody to focus on the Fabricator. I don't know if we need to set an eliminate command, but what I'm going to do is grab everybody and put them on this. Cancel this command. If we capture any point, it's incidental. That's not what we're focused on. We really just want to make sure that we can get to this back line. And actually, what I'm going to do is set this to an eliminate command. But I'll put our retributions near it so they can deal with that. Actually, you're really fast, aren't you? Yeah. Well, our retributions are fast as well. But I want our old slot to burn in and help me deal with this. Then same thing here. We're going to put some engage commands on these units. And you can assist with that. Yeah, I believe one of these... I'm not sure who it is, but they can pull me out of phase space. Let me blow these up real quick. Alright, moats now. There we go. Alright. You guys should be able to deal with that. Whoa. That's sick. It's you that pulls me out of phase space. Alright. Don't do that. I like phase space. All right, cool. So we're able to rush down the Fabricator and quickly eliminate this threat before it spiraled out. Um, Hopefully every fight just goes like that. That would be fantastic. Oh, the moats. I mean, I already knew this, but the moats you create interact with dead ships. Like, all of our moats were being detonated as soon as they were being created. Cool. I don't know what necessarily contributed to our success besides just rushing down the Fabricator. But, we got it done. So let's pick through the wreckage here. Be it a fragment Fabricator, we already have one of these. Some more voltaics, some heavy masses, and then a handful of missiles. Confirm and continue. This I don't want to deal with. I'm getting out of here. Let's do another sensor burst, see if there's more threat out there. Actually, you know what we can do? We can leave this one stranded out here, and we can jump back in. Oh, hello. It has no support ships to start with. I think two fabricators is going to get out of hand very quickly. Plus, like, we're not repaired yet, are we? We have low CR. For this fight, I think then we bring in the Retributions. You don't have systems expertise, right? You have systems expertise. We could bring in the Odyssey. No. Maybe. No. I think we have to burn a story point to get away from this. Oh, we're too fast. Alright. That was a very large signature. I don't think we're going to be able to fight this. Oh yeah, we can fight that. No Fabricator, no problem. We'll use our B team for this. Led by our Odyssey and our Pegasus. We'll pilot one of the Eradicators. Oh, I thought you guys were shield shunted. Okay. Let's offer up the sides. The scary part is how far the swarm can go. Like, imagine these are missiles, but they have the range of like a pylon, but the strength of, let's say, a harpoon. Truly terrifying. Alright. We might lose our Odyssey here. We're gonna fire off all of our harpoons. Thank you. Alright. I mean, I don't know. Just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I could bring in more ships for this fight, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think our Odyssey did anything. We might need to consider full shield Odyssey in order to make it successful in this fight. Yeah, we may have to consider 360-degree shield for our Odyssey, just because it it hits a really powerful shield, but because it gets attacked from every direction, that's like the one thing that counters it. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm not spending a story point to recover an Eradicator. That's a shame. We have more back home though, so it should be fine. All right, and let's get out of here. All right, Wisps is now colony size 6. Fantastic. You might be a candidate in the future for an Alpha Core, so I'm gonna go ahead and build the planetary shield up now. Alright, let's continue over to Limbo. Alright, this episode is going to go on a bit longer. I'm going to recover the gate hauler as well as the what is it? The 2 wormholes. You shrouded? Probably. Alright. So same as last time. We'll just issue the direct retreat. I'm not. I'm not dealing with this. I should pick a faster ship next time. All right, get out of there. Okay. And we're approaching Limbo now. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump out. Now the question is, where do we send the gate hauler? And the answer is, I don't know. Um, so like all of our colonies have gates in them. We specifically targeted locations um, that had gates. So now what we would need to do is decide where we want to put a gate and then colonize around there. We can do it somewhere in the core worlds. I think that's a waste. You know what? We need to put it on the. We need to put it in a system that has like this black hole would probably be good because we could use it to fling ourselves out into the abyss. I don't know if it can shoot us this far though, because like we use an orange giant, which is I think that's the smallest one you can use, and that flings us out just to the edge here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a black hole is strong enough to shoot us this far. Is there any other black hole like near the edge? There's you, but I think that's like equidistant, right? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into the abyss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into the abyss. Hmm. What I'm talking about is generate slip surge. It's the strongest with black holes. Um, Black holes and neutron stars. Super giants are high. Giants are average. Travel up to 15 light years. Okay. If it's black holes and neutron stars, are there neutron stars that are near the edge? There's this one, but it's further than that black hole. You're a white dwarf. You're further back. You're a neutron star. You're a neutron star, but I think you're more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're way far away. All right, I think just based on preliminary. Oh, there's already a gate in here. All right. Well, I'll decide in between episodes where I'm going to send the gate hauler, but let's at least activate it, and we'll conclude the episode here. All right. It is firing up. While it's firing up, I'm gonna wrap the episode here. In the next episode, we will start by launching the gate hauler. I'll figure out where I want to put it. I'll look at all the planets, think about it, and then we'll send it over there. We'll lock in a gate. It'll probably be near a black hole, near the edge of the system. Actually, I can just check right now. We do need to build a colony in this system. But it'll probably be Gamma, Lafriel. Oh, but the issue is, and the issue was last time, I don't know if you can fly into the center of a black hole and establish a stable location. And I haven't checked out those. You need a stable location in order to use the gate holder. So I'm gonna do some analysis on my end, figure out where that's gonna go, and then I'll let you know at the beginning of the next episode. And then also we'll collect our wormholes. We'll head back to Enda, and then we will figure out what we're going to do from there. I need to refit the ship with the goodies that we got from fighting Threat, and maybe we can even pivot our fleet over to just fighting Shrouded. We'll see. More Abyssal Glares, I think, makes a huge difference. That's a really, really, just insanely powerful weapon. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Other than that, Grumpy out.